Welcome back to Pulse with Robin. Today I have a super spicy Pilates leg burner for you. Let's get right into it. Let's begin in a child's pose. Sit your hips back towards your heels, reach your arms forward, head comes down to your mat. Take a couple of deep breaths in through your nose and out through your mouth. One more deep breath in and out. Coming up into a 4-point kneel. Round your back and look under. Arch your back and look up toward the ceiling. Let's do that again. Round your spine, look towards your thighs. Arch your spine and look up. One more time. Round and look under. Arch and look up. Find your neutral spine, tuck your toes, send your hips high and back to a downward dog, bending one knee and then the other. Pressing up high on both tippy toes and dropping both heels down. Again, press your heels high, lower your heels towards your mat. Last one. Shift yourself forward into a plank. Step your left foot forward. Reach your left arm up toward the ceiling, looking up. Return your hand down to the mat, step your left foot back, step your right foot forward, reach your right arm up toward the ceiling, looking up. Return your right hand down to the mat, step your right foot back. Let's do it again. Left foot comes forward, left hand reaches up toward the ceiling. Left hand returns down to your mat, step your left foot back. Right foot comes forward, right arm goes up toward the ceiling. Right hand goes back down to your mat, step your right foot back into a plank. Walk your hands in towards your feet, coming up to standing. It's time for our first leg series of the day. Starting with some lunges, interlace your hands behind your head, elbows are wide. Step your left foot forward and step it back to standing, staying on the left side to begin. Stepping your left foot forward, finding a 90-degree bend in both legs. Pressing up through your front foot, extending both legs, standing tall. Keep your chest proud, elbows are wide. Last 3, 2, last 1, step it forward and hold. Extend both legs and bend. Extend and bend. Pressing through your left foot, right heel is high. All the work is coming from your left leg. Core is engaged. Keep your spine neutral and your chest upright. Adding on in 3, 2, and 1. Bend both legs and hold. Lean your torso forward, come back upright and standing tall. So we lunge, lean forward. Back through center, stand tall. leaning over that front leg. Squeeze your left glute to pull your torso up, pressing up through your left foot, staying nice and low as you lean forward and come back through center. Left leg is starting to burn. You're almost there. Last one. Stay low. Lean forward. Come back upright. Lean forward. Back through center. Staying nice and low. Both legs are bent at a 90-degree. Just leaning over that front leg. Use your left glute to pull yourself back up. Last 3, 2, last 1. Stay low. Step your right foot in and out, in and out. Left leg is staying bent. Just lightly tapping your right foot in and out. Keep your elbows wide. Last 3, 2, step it back. Let's pulse up and down. Tiny little pulses, staying low. You can do it. Can you get a little lower for 3, 2, and 1. Stand up, shake out those legs. Reach your arms up toward the ceiling. Fold yourself over your legs. Feel that nice stretch in the back of your legs. One last deep breath in and out. Come back to standing at the back of your mat. Let's do it all again on the right side. Hands behind your head, elbows wide. Step your right foot forward. Step your right foot back to standing. Lunging forward, both knees bend. Pressing up through your right foot to come back up to standing. Again, keep your chest proud. Core is engaged. Last 3, 2, last 1. Lunge forward, extend your legs and bend. Extend and bend. Left heel is high, pressing through your right foot to extend those legs. Bending both knees to a 90-degree. And press up through your right foot. Let's add that lean. Lunge. Lean forward. Come back up through center. Stand up. Bend your legs. Lean forward. Pull yourself back up and stand. Again, using your right glute to pull your torso back up through center, then press through your right foot to extend your legs. Don't forget to engage your core. Your spine is neutral. We are not rounding or arching your back. Three more. Last 2. Last 1. Stay low. Lean forward and back upright. We lean forward and come back through center. Both legs are staying bent. We are staying nice and low as possible. Just leaning forward, use your glute to pull yourself back through center. Last one, back through center, step your left foot in and out, in and out. Right leg stays bent. We are low, just lightly tap your left foot in and out. Last 3, 2, last one, step your foot back, let's pulse. Pulsing up and down. Both legs are bent, staying nice and low. You can do it. Let's get a little lower for 3, 2, and 1. Shake out those legs. First series is complete. Reach your arms up toward the ceiling and fold over your legs. Connect your hands to your mat, step your feet out into a plank. Step your right foot in, then left foot in to a bear pose. Step your right foot back, then left foot back into a plank. As you step your feet in, your knees are hovering just off the mat. Back is staying flat, hips are square, trying not to sway from side to side. As you step your feet back, your core is super strong in that plank. Last one, step your feet in and hold. Tap your knees down and lift. Tap and lift. Knees are bent. Back is nice and flat. Core is engaged. Just tapping those knees and lifting. Next time you lift your knees, keep them hovering just off the mat. Pulse your knees out and out. Everything else is staying stable. Last 3, 2, and 1. Drop your knees, send your hips back into a child's pose. Take a breather. Breathing in through your nose, out through your mouth. When you're ready, come up to a 4-point kneel. Extend your left leg long. Lift and lower. Shoulders stay stacked right over your wrists. Supporting knee is right under your hip joint. Left leg is long. Just lowering and lifting your left leg. Let's add on. Next time you lift, hold. Bend, extend, and lower. Lift. Bend your left heel in towards your left glute. Extend, tap down. Keep these movements nice and slow and controlled. Hips are square to your mat. Spine is neutral. Last one, lift and hold. Just bend and extend. Left leg stays lifted. Squeeze your heel in towards your glute and extend long. Last 3, 2, bend your leg and hold, lower and lift. Pointing through your toes, squeeze your heel in towards your glute, lowering your knee down in line with your right knee and press those toes up toward the ceiling. 4, 3, 2, last one, hold at the top, tiny pulses up and up, pulsing those toes up toward the ceiling. Extend your leg long, keep pulsing. Leg is long, pointing through your toes. Squeeze your left glute to pulse. Left leg is staying as straight as possible. Last 3, 2, and 1. Relax. Whew, that was spicy. I am sweating. We do have a little more glute work. Come down onto your right side. Right leg is bent, left leg is long. Lift and lower. Pointing through your left toes. Left leg is straight. Lifting that leg in line with your hip and tapping down. It's really easy to just let that leg drop down. I want you to focus on really controlling that movement as you lift and lower. Let's add on. Lift. Sweep your leg forward, sweep it back, tap down. Again, lift, sweep forward, sweep back, and tap. Sweeping that leg out in front. Squeeze your glute to pull that leg back in line with your body. Left leg is staying straight, pointing through your toes. Upper body and torso are staying still as you sweep forward and back. Last one, hold your leg lifted, just sweep forward and back. Point your toes to sweep forward, flex your toes to sweep back. Sweeping that leg out in front, then squeezing your glute to sweep it back. Keeping your torso nice and still, leg stays lifted. Next time you sweep forward, tap your foot down to the mat and lift. Leg stays out in front of your body, tap and lift. Last 3, 2, last 1, lift and pulse. Pulse that leg up and up. Tiny controlled movements. Sweep your leg back in line with your body. Keep pulsing that leg up and up. Pointing through your toes. Tiny pulses. Last 3, 2, and 1. Left glute is on fire. That was intense. Let's do some inner thighs. Take a little break from the glutes. Staying right here. Bend your left knee. Bring it out in front of your body. Left foot is on the mat. Extend your right leg long. Lift and lower. Squeezing your inner thigh to lift and lower your right leg. Finding as much length as possible in that leg. Last one, hold your leg lifted. Draw tiny circles with your leg. Tiny little circles. Drawing those circles with your whole leg, not just your ankle. Last one, let's switch directions. Tiny circles, the opposite way. Point your toes. Last one, keep your leg lifted, tiny pulses up and up. Can you lift that leg a little higher? Let's hold. 3, 2, and 1. Relax down. We have to do this all on the other side from the top. Come into a 4-point kneel. Extend your right leg. Lift and lower. Shoulders are stacked over your wrists. Left knee is under your left hip joint. Right leg is straight, pointing through your toes. Lift and lower. Let's add on. Next time you lift, Bend your right leg, extend, and tap down. We lift, bend, extend, and lower. Squeezing your right heel in towards your right glute, extend and lowering with lots of control. Core is engaged to keep everything else super stable. We're just moving that right leg. Last one, lift and hold. Just bend and extend. Right leg stays lifted. Hips are square to your mat. Core is engaged. Squeeze your heel in towards your glute. Extend that leg long. Last 3, 2, last one, bend and hold. Lower and lift. Toes are pointed. Right leg is bent. Lower your knee down. Press those toes up toward the ceiling. Last 3, 2, hold your leg lifted. Let's pulse. Pulsing up and up. Extend your leg long. Keep pulsing. Right leg is straight. Tiny pulses. Last 3, 2, and 1. Relax down. Coming down onto your left side. Left leg is bent. Right leg is long. Point your toes. Lift and lower. Right leg is straight. Lifting that leg in line with your hip and tapping down. Nice slow movements, especially on the way down. Lots of control. Next time you lift, sweep your leg forward, sweep it back, and tap. Lift. Sweep forward, sweep back, tap down. Again, your core is engaged to keep everything super stable. You're just moving your right leg, finding lots of length in your right leg. Really point through those toes. Last one. Next time you lift, sweep forward and back. Leg stays lifted. Point your toes to sweep forward. Flex to sweep back. Point to sweep forward. Flex your toes to sweep back. Torso is staying super still. Last one. Sweep forward, tap, and lift. Leg is straight out in front of your body. Tapping and lifting. 4, 3, 2, last one. Let's pulse. Pulsing that leg out in front of your body. Tiny little movements. Bring that leg back in line with your body. Tiny pulses up and up. Squeeze that right glute. Last 3, 2, and 1. Relax. We survived the spicy glutes on both sides. Let's do those inner thighs. Right leg is bent in front of your body. Left leg is long. Pointing through your toes, lift and lower. Finding as much length as possible in that left leg, squeezing your inner thigh to lift and lower. Next time you lift, hold. Draw tiny circles with that leg. Last one, reverse the direction. Tiny circles the other way. Last one, keep your leg lifted, tiny pulses up and up. Keep pointing your toes, squeeze your inner thighs. Can you lift that leg a little higher? Let's hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. One last push today. Come up to standing. Feet are wide, toes are pointing out to the sides of the room. Hands behind your head, elbows wide. Bend your knees to a nice deep squat. Press yourself back up to stand. So a nice wide squat, keeping your chest proud. Bend your knees and extend. Pressing your knees out and back as you squat. Think of squeezing your inner thighs toward each other as you stand. Elbows stay wide. Let's add on. Squat and hold. Side bend to the left, lift your right heel, drop your heel, come back through center, stand up. Side bend to the right, lift your left heel, lower your heel, come back through center, and stand up. Staying nice and low in your squat as you side bend one way, lifting the opposite heel, lower your heel, pull yourself back up through center, and then stand tall. That side bend is coming from your obliques. Neck and arms are staying stable. Keep breathing. We're almost done. Next time you squat, stay low, alternating side bends with opposite heel lift. Staying low, side bend to the right, lift your left heel, side bend to the left, lift your right heel. Last 4, 3, 2, and 1. Stay low, tiny pulses. Chest is proud, pressing your knees out and back. Last exercise today for 3, 2, and 1. We made it. Shake it all out. Let's stretch. Well-deserved stretch. Come down onto your back. Hugging both knees in towards your chest. Deep breaths in and out. Keep hugging your right knee in, extend your left leg long. Left hand guides your right knee across your body, opposite arm and head go the other way. Untwist, coming back through center, grab behind your right leg. Send your right foot up toward the ceiling. Draw some circles with your right foot, then switch direction. Maybe point and flex those toes. When you're ready, lower your right leg down. Cross your right foot over your left knee. If you want, you can grab behind your left leg to get an extra right glute stretch in. Extend your right leg long on your mat. Hug your left knee in towards your chest. Right hand guides your left knee across your body, opposite arm and head go the other way. Untwist, grab behind your left leg, left foot comes up toward the ceiling, drawing circles with your left foot, circles in the other direction. Point and flex those toes. Bend your right knee, cross your left foot over your right knee. Grabbing behind your right leg for that extra stretch. Slowly come up to seated, soles of your feet together, knees wide. Grabbing your toes, sitting up nice and tall. Deep breaths in through your nose and out through your mouth. Extend your legs long in front of you. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, fold over your legs. Feeling that well-deserved stretch through your legs. One last deep breath in and out. Thank you so much for moving with me today. I think our legs are gonna be sore after that one, but we survived. I'll see you next time.